Well, I got to this sooner than I thought I would. Hello everyone, it's Tyrant, and I hope you're all doing well. Staying indoors, doing your best to stay healthy, and staying alive in general when going through this pandemic. But enough about that. We are back again today to continue a what if that I honestly didn't think I'd be continuing this soon. And you guys are largely to thank for that. This what if isn't even a week old yet, and it's already got nearly 1,200 views and 150 likes. And that was the last time I checked prior to this recording. It took What If Sasuke Died, the first part at least, nearly a week to get that popular. If that. Now, before we start part 2 of What If Naruto Was a Saiyan, I need to talk about a few things first. Firstly, a few days ago in my community tab, I asked you lovely fans in a poll whether or not this world should have Dragon Balls. And for the most part, you all voted yes. Though there were a few of you who were concerned about how these Dragon Balls would be used. So, I had a thought. I'm just going to stick with the Earth Dragon Balls rules, because that should solve pretty much all the problems people had. Most of them being just resurrecting the Kage, but yeah, I think I don't need to say what Shenron's limits are. The second thing I wanted to talk about was maybe making Naruto half Saiyan, because that's something people were concerned about, because then he could have both chakra and ki. But after doing some research, I noticed something interesting. Ki and chakra are basically the same thing. They're both natural forms of energy that can be found in all life. So, regardless if Naruto is full-blooded or half-blooded, it would seem that Naruto would just have both to begin with anyway. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with full-blooded Saiyan just because we're already come this far. The last thing I wanted to discuss isn't even about Naruto or Dragon Ball at all. It's about Zai, the original character I introduced previously. People wanted to know what rank he was out of the universes and which universe is this? And that was actually a good question that I didn't even think about. So I dug up my old D&D dice, because they're just sitting around now that I'm just sitting at home and not playing with friends, and rolled a d12. First I rolled for Zai's rank. Luckily enough, he's number 1, so he's the strongest out of all of them. And then I decided to roll which universe this was, and got 12. So to reiterate, Zai is the most powerful, his universe is ranked number 1, because of that, and this is universe 12. That said, let's begin part 2 of What If Naruto Was a Saiyan. In order to continue, we need to skip ahead a few years from after the fight with the Ninetales. Mainly because we need to talk about a few things first. For one, due to some divine intervention from Zai, both Minato and Kushina are still alive, so Minato is still the 4th Hokage, and they are currently taking care of Naruto. So the decree to not tell Naruto that he is the Ninetales Jinchuriki is not only better enforced, but people actually respect Naruto. A lot even. He may be adopted, but he's still the son of heroes after all. Although if anything does change about the decree, I would say that there's the added addition that no one can tell Naruto that he's an alien. So, as far as Naruto is concerned, he's a person with a tail. Though that's kind of hard to believe given what he can do. Can Naruto fly? For this what if, I'm going to say yes, that he could. And let me explain. Firstly, we saw Broly do it, so there's that. And we also saw Pan do it as a baby. And she's not even a full-blooded Saiyan, or even half Saiyan for that matter. And she is nowhere near the strength of anyone in Dragon Ball Z, or even when she's older in Dragon Ball GT. So, just for some fun, I'm going to say that yes, Naruto can indeed fly. And besides, in the early years of this what if, it will be baby Naruto flying around the house with glee and cheer while Kushina and Minato are chasing him around. That would be hilarious to see. Speaking of children, what about Naruto's classmates and pretty much everyone else in the village who is also about Naruto's age? What do they think of Naruto now that he's a Saiyan and given what happened in the past? Well, I can tell you one thing. He is much more popular than Sasuke. And that's simply because he's not only a better fighter, but also the adopted son of Minato and Kushina. So he's not only talented, but also famous. Which is kind of why girls liked Sasuke to begin with, so yeah. Sakura and Ino, they like Naruto. Their rivalry is still going on, but now they're focused on Naruto and not Sasuke. That was from the very beginning this time around. Though this also does mean that Sasuke does take Naruto more seriously as a rival. So he is going to be focusing more on his training to get even stronger still. As for Sakura and Ino, now that they're having a rivalry with each other for Naruto's heart, they can actually take good care of their bodies, because Naruto would give them the time of day. He doesn't care what they look like, he likes them for who they are. So, yeah. Those two lovely shinobi, they are going to be much more capable fighters than the original canon. But does Naruto still have his crush on Sakura? Well, that's a bit of a different story now. Saiyans don't really have the same type of bond they have for their mates, with the only real exception of a slight handful. They only ever really got together with their own kind to reproduce, to keep their race going. So, although Naruto does like Sakura, I can't really say for good heart that he is in love with her. So, yeah, sorry Sakura, but it looks like you're actually gonna have to try for this one too. Overall, Naruto has a healthy relationship with the Rookie 9, save for Sasuke. They all respect him, and some even consider him a friend. So, Naruto doesn't really feel hated by anybody. But does he still want to be Hokage? I'm gonna say yes. And that's mostly because he looks up to his father, Minato, who is the current Hokage. Although one thing I should probably add is that although Naruto is still, well, Naruto, his usual pranks and antics are much more harmless, and also pretty amusing. Even the Jonin find them amusing from time to time. Now when we get to the final exam for the Genin, Naruto surprisingly passes with flying colors. Why does he do that? Well, for one, he has had a lot more time to train and has a better understanding of how to do the clone jutsu from learning how to from both Minato and Kushina. They are very good teachers, by the way. And also, he has a lot more chakra and energy at his disposal to really use because he's a Saiyan. So naturally his pools are going to be a lot larger, and could possibly get larger because that's just how Saiyans work, they get stronger from experience. To reward Naruto for his hard work and effort for passing his exams, Minato and Kushina treat Naruto to dinner at his favorite place to eat, Ichiraku Ramen. And yes, because Naruto is a Saiyan now, he does have a voracious appetite, much larger than before. So instead of scarfing down maybe 10 bowls of ramen, it's more like 50. Yeah, they're gonna be at that restaurant for a long time. As the evening fades into the night, Naruto, Minato, and Kushina get ready to leave the restaurant. Yeah, they were there for that long, because, again, voracious appetite of a Saiyan. And then, Minato is approached by a Jonin. Iruka to be exact. And he tells the 4th Hokage that the Scroll of Sealing has been stolen by Mizuki. And immediately, he tells Naruto and Kushina to go home, and he tries to go stop Mizuki from doing bad stuff with the scroll. But Naruto, being cheeky Naruto, decides to follow Minato to try and help him get the scroll back, which goes fairly similar to how it does in the original, but with 2 major differences. Instead of Iruka there, it's Minato, and Naruto still manages to clobber Mizuki, even without shadow clones. And in addition, the secret is kept. Naruto does not learn that he is the carrier for the Nine Tails, much less does he find out that he's an alien. So, yeah, he still thinks he's just a weird human boy with a tail. And to reward Naruto for helping him out today, Minato teaches him how to use the Shadow Clone Jutsu from the scroll, which allows us to continue on to Naruto becoming a full-fledged ninja and being assigned to his squad. Like in the original canon, Naruto is assigned to the same team as both Sasuke and Sakura, much to the dismay of Sasuke and Ino, the disappointment of Hinata, and the utter joy of Sakura. And no, we don't get the gay kiss, because Sakura got to sit next to Naruto and never needed to ask him to move aside. It was actually Sasuke she asked to. Sorry, people who like Sasunaru, no gay kiss for you. We of course get the scenes by the bench. Only difference is that Sakura wants to walk to class with Naruto. And she does. And in addition, Naruto doesn't get a stomachache because he didn't actually drink anything spoiled. Because now he has a family. Someone to cook him proper meals so he doesn't ever consume anything spoiled. So instead of being foiled by a upset stomach, he's able to enjoy his time with Sakura on a walk to see their sensei. Talk to her, smile together, laugh, tell jokes. It's something that both of them really enjoy. So, yeah, we get a very nice scene, something more touching and less stomach stupid joke stuff. Speaking of meeting their sensei, that goes fairly similar as it does in the original canon. So we do get this scene with the eraser, only Sakura's being more encouraging of Naruto's playful antics. Because remember, she does love practical jokes, and she's also crushing hard on Naruto this time around, so yeah, she kinda wants to stay on his good side. Sasuke, on the other hand, is just rolling his eyes, thinking this is not gonna work, and yeah, he just has the same reaction as he does in the original when it turns out that it does. The introduction of Team 7 is fairly similar as it is in the original. The only difference is that Sakura is crushing on Naruto, and she doesn't say that she hates anyone. So, that's really the only major difference. What is very different though is the bell training. Instead of challenging Kakashi because of feeling targeted or insulted or whatever, Naruto is challenging Kakashi because he looks strong. Because that's literally what Saiyans do. They fight people they think are stronger than they are, because they love to fight. Now this is where I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball. I am going to say that Naruto made a shadow clone before challenging Kakashi to this fight. So Kakashi would be fighting the clone, while Naruto tries to snag one of the bells while he is fighting the clone. Does it work? No, of course not. Kakashi is rather impressed of how fast Naruto is. Though, still, Naruto doesn't really succeed in his endeavors. The rest of this arc continues as it does in the original canon, only with Sakura saying Naruto in the Genjutsu and not Sasuke. Though one thing I should note, Sakura does indeed take great joy in feeding Naruto food tied to a pole. Yeah, again, remember, she is big time crushing on Naruto. One last thing I want to mention, and this might upset a few people. Naruto finds the 4-star Dragon Ball on his way home through the wilderness. Why the 4-star? Well, that's just a bit of a nod towards Dragon Ball. And when he goes home to show it to his parents, they think that it might actually be the Dragon Ball from Legend, where you collect all 7, wish upon a dragon, and you get a wish. But whether or not they actually work is pretty much anyone's guess, because no one's ever gathered all 7 before. As far as they are concerned, this is just something neat Naruto found in the forest, and they do allow him to keep it, after they tell him about the legend, which Naruto of course thinks is true. After eating a nice hot meal from his mother, Naruto takes his Dragon Ball, goes upstairs to his room, stashes it away in a felt bag, and drifts off to sleep, and hopes that one day he could summon the legendary dragon. And also, probably get in some good missions tomorrow, because that's kind of what he's going to be doing as a ninja now. And that is where I am going to be ending things for now. I know it might seem a bit strange giving Naruto a Dragon Ball this early, but first off, there's 7. 2, without a Dragon Radar, they're going to be very difficult to get a hold of. And 3, I'm not going to be just giving them out like candy. This is the only one Naruto is going to be getting for a long time. That said, however, I think you can tell that things are going to get much more crazy later down the line, simply because Naruto is a Saiyan now. I mean, shit. We covered a lot of ground today, and we still haven't even gotten close to the Chunin exams. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more. And if I can get enough attention on this video, I'm talking maybe just as much, if not double the attention as the previous part, I'll make part 3. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.